Fennell. I'm a senior and I attend Winston-Salem State University.
But just tell everybody where you're from and how you got to WSSU.
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. How I got to WSSU was a really peculiar story. After my senior year, only had like a few offers, nothing real, tempting, nothing I really wanted. Then I came to a summer workout here, and this was Coach Hill's first time ever being on Winston's campus as a head coach. And I did my thing here, and he offered me the very next day. So I shout out to him for all that.
So you get here, they were just coming off a really tough year, only 5 wins.
Yeah.
What did you have any knowledge of Winston-Salem State before you got here? Like, any family or any knowledge of WSSU at all?
I had a lot of family friends go here to Winston-Salem State, but I didn't know too much about the campus or like the HBCU lifestyle here. But once I got here, all of that was presented to me with welcoming arms and all of that. So it was a great experience.
Awesome. And so, you get here your first season, you guys, win some games, still kind of up and down.
Mm-hmm.
And you got who are some of the veterans that kind of when you first got here kind of took you under their wing or kind of showed you the ropes?
Most definitely Robert Cologne, James Rucker, William Crandall, and who else? It was Jamel McAllister, most definitely. It was mainly them 4 who really took me under their wing and said, you can really do something here, like you belong here. So I appreciate them for that.
So what do you remember coming into that year? Like, did you feel like, what made you feel like this was a championship team, even though you guys were picked, so low?
Honestly, during preseason, it was just an aura around everybody. Like the way we was preparing, the way we was running, the way preseason went. I was just like, this is gonna be something special or something to remember. Whether it was a championship or something along the way, I knew something special was gonna happen with that team.
Got you. And I know, talk with Coach, there was some time where in the season where you weren't playing as much as you wanted to, and he said that he had, you came to him and you guys had a discussion. What did you guys talk about, if you don't mind me?
Nah. Honestly, he was just like, you just gotta find your feel for the game, like how you affect the game in your ways. Like you gotta touch the ball some way, somehow, whether it be a deflection, rebound, steal, pass, points. Like you just gotta leave your mark out there. And that really just stuck with me because that's all I've been doing my whole life is just leaving my mark on the game, whether it be scoring or defense, rebounding, it doesn't matter. Just gotta go out there and compete.
And then you guys get to Charlotte. The seniors on the team had never won a CIAA tournament game. And you guys made it to the championship game, and then just talk about the feeling playing in Spectrum Center and you guys going out there and getting it done.
Playing in the Spectrum Center was really like a dream come true in a sense, because I always wanted to be on the biggest stage, and the CIAA really allowed that to happen. And with the CIAA tournament going on, everybody out there, the alumni, the fans, like the energy was crazy. Like that's a surreal moment that I will never forget.
Yeah, and talk about the championship game. I mean, it seemed like there were some moments in that game where you were open for some shots, and sometimes through the kind of year you kind of hesitate to shoot them and things like that. But it seemed like everything just kind of fell into place for you there.
Yeah, honestly, it was more so a mental battle with myself in terms of what's a good shot, what's the right shot, and good timing. Wearing the shot clock to shoot it, when to attack. Honestly, and that's another thing me and Coach Hill talked about once, getting comfortable with taking my shots, the shots that are presented to me, and not trying to force them.
Right. So, just excellent way for you guys to get the championship. You know, a lot of teams play, a lot of players play and they never get a championship. You guys were able to do it, and then obviously the pandemic hit, so you guys weren't able to play in the postseason. But just talk about for you, you know, what that time was like, you know, and you know what you felt like this team was capable of doing.
Honestly, that shoot around before the first game, because they announced the cancellation of the tournament like a few hours before we was even finna play. So during that shoot around, like, we weren't missing. So I really felt like we could have did something in the big dance for real.
And then I know last year at some point you got injured, and you had to have surgery. What was the situation with that?
What's it called? I tore my labrum in the front and back of my left shoulder. I forgot how it happened. I think we was going up fighting for a rebound and slipped out of place. And over the summer it happened again, but this time the pain didn't go away. So got an MRI and X-ray. They told me what it was. And I just trusted my doctors. And not to say COVID was a blessing for me in a sense, but for me to go through that during a time where we really didn't have a season really strengthened me and prepared me for this season.
And now you come in and you're a senior. You know, again, you guys are have the title that you're, you know, defending. Just talk about, you know, going from being a guy, you know, being a guy kind of in the background, working your way to the front, to now being, you know, one of the few returning starters from the championship team, and just, you know, how you're feeling basketball-wise as you get ready to, you know, attack this season.
Honestly, man, I'm really excited because it's a whole bunch of new players, new teammates, new play styles, new plays. I'm just ready to get after it for real and defend what we came here to defend and win another one for real.
And with all the new faces and you being a senior, do you feel now more like, it seems from the outside looking in, you seem like a pretty quiet guy. Does it, you know, is it something that, you know, do you feel the pressure to be a leader amongst this group, or you know, what is your role as you see it now coming into this season?
Honestly, I see my role as a leader, but also I'm not, like you said, I am pretty quiet. I'm more so a lead by example guy. But during the course of the game, I'm very vocal, like during practice and all that stuff. I'm on guys, making sure they doing what they're supposed to do, because we all came here to reach a common goal, and we got to do it some way, somehow.
Where is your championship ring?
It's on my nightstand. Like, at home, it was right next to me, and here it's right next to me.
Got you. And then obviously new season starting, so you guys start off at Duke. First off, I know growing up in North Carolina, were you a Duke or a Carolina fan or NC State fan? Who was your team growing up? Tell the truth.
Really, I was a Carolina fan because of Michael Jordan. I love Michael Jordan. But I went to a lot of NC State and Duke games because they were a lot closer. Got you. So
you guys are getting ready to play in Cameron. What is that experience going to be like for you? How much are you anticipating that, and just being in that atmosphere?
Honestly, I'm really excited to play in that environment because that's one of the toughest environments to ever play in. Just to get that experience, and just to say I even been out there, is very few companies, so it's like we got to do it.
So it's almost like you get a chance to feel like what it's like to play against Winston in games, right?
Yeah, just pretty much.
Right. Okay. Talk to me about some of your new teammates. You know what they bring to the table. I know you got you know the freshman guards, Samaj and another young man's name, Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do they bring to the table now that you've gone through the ranks? What do they bring to the table to the team?
Like you said, I've been here for a while, so every team brought something different. This team brought like a breath of like fresh air. Like it's just a whole new group of people. So I mean, Samaj, he's real crafty. So is Isaac. He's real quick though. Like they all bring something to the table, and they all competitors. That's what I really appreciate about these guys.
And what about Cam? What does he bring to you guys?
He's a dynamic scorer. He can score on all 3 levels for real. He just need to play together for real, and we can go far, I swear.